For everything going on in your world this week, this is Top Story Weekly.
Good evening, and here's our top story. The Obama administration welcomed a new report that the economy added 1.5 million full-time jobs last month. Unfortunately for the administration, the majority of these jobs were making tri-corner hats for the Tea Partiers.
The Catholic Church announced Friday it will provide financial support to help stem cell research. The church hopes the stem cells will finally give science a way to clone 12-year-old boys.
A senior Iranian cleric says women who wear modest clothing and behave promiscuously are to be blamed for the earthquakes. Added the cleric,
"Yes, these women are the cause of the earthquakes. In my pants."
Britain is considering a new plan that will allow people to be paid for donating their healthy organs. The plan will be implemented by buying everyone a motorcycle.
Fox is under fire for refusing to air a Lane Bryant plus-size lingerie commercial in the same time slot that they air Victoria's Secret commercials. Responded a Fox executive.
"We will not air the Lane Bryant lingerie ad on Fox, but we will air the ad on Fox News because that's where we put all the huge asses."
Three bisexual men are suing the organizers of the Gay Softball World Series for discrimination. The men are also suing because the phrase gay softball is redundant.
On Monday, Tiger Woods attended a Nickelback concert, which means that cheating on his wife is no longer the worst thing Tiger has done.
And now, where hard news meets Hollywood, here with the entertainment news is our own Cosmo Cawenga.
In an interview, Leonard Nimoy announced that he plans to stop acting. Meanwhile, William Shatner announced that he plans to start acting. After almost 30 years, David Hasselhoff will return this summer to The Young and the Restless. In honor of Hasselhoff's return, the show will change its name to The Old and the Shirtless. Producers have scrapped plans to make a sequel to the 2009 remake of Friday the 13th. However, once you think the sequel is dead forever, it will climb out of the lake and kill you. And finally, Kim Kardashian came under fire for posting a photo on Twitter of her holding a cat by the neck, which makes this the second controversy Kardashian has faced for pictures of her pussy. You're welcome.
Thank you, Cosmo.
You're welcome.
Danny Glover was among 12 people arrested during a labor union protest in Maryland. In his defense, Glover will cite the landmark case, Too Old v. This Shit.
Kate Gosselin told Life and Style magazine that she has been celibate for more than a year. Gosselin's lifestyle will be documented in her new reality show, Kate Plus 8, Vibrators.
Archie Comics will be introducing their first openly gay character in the September issue. Comic book fans were shocked by the news because they had no idea Archie Comics still existed.
A Cal State Northridge economics professor has taken down a website that contained a guide for tourists seeking prostitutes in Thailand. Said a Cal State dean,
We are outraged that a member of our faculty spent time making such a website. I mean, who the hell needs help finding a prostitute in Thailand? They are everywhere! You know what I'm talking about!
I've heard this as well. Last week marked marked the 25th anniversary of the Dairy Queen blizzard. It also marked the 25th anniversary of the Dairy King no longer being sexually attracted to his wife.
A Houston doctor has been sentenced to prison for injecting at least 170 patients with fake Botox. Her victims did not look surprised.
On Wednesday, a faulty McAfee antivirus software update caused PCs to freeze up and start rebooting, which made Wednesday just like any other day for Windows users.
And now, with an in-depth look at some of the week's big stories, is the segment that's twice as important as AC 360, Phillip Wilburn and TSW 720.
Thank you, Matt and Melissa. On Wednesday, the U.S. Department of Treasury unveiled the new design for the $100 bill. Here to comment is the master of style and star of Project Runway on Lifetime, Mr. Tim Gunn. So, Tim, what do you think of the $100 bill's makeover?
Phillip, gauche does not begin to describe it.
Really? Because I think it looks pretty nice.
No, look at this. All right, now first of all, that blue security stripe totally clashes with the classic aubergine and chartreuse lettering. And then we've got this watermark clustering over in the corner that really worries me. And look at Benjamin Franklin's hair.
Okay, Tim, you do know the changes were made to help stop counterfeiting.
Well, of course I do, Phillip, but what is style except the combination of form and function? What's the purpose of having a new design if nobody would even want to copy it? Here's what I think. They should have replaced that bulky Liberty Bell with like a nice floral print chartreuse Chanel gown. Style like that cannot be replicated.
Really, I didn't think florals were in right now, Tim, but let me say, a Chanel gown, that really doesn't seem like a very American theme.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry, Phillip. Yes, perhaps they should have just gone with a cheeseburger riding a tractor and giving everybody the middle finger.
Tim Gunn, everyone.
Now, on Tuesday, the U.S. Supreme Court overturned a ban on videos of animal cruelty, claiming they're protected under the First Amendment. Here to discuss the ruling is Mabel the dog. Mabel? Mabel, come here! Come here, Mabel! Come here, Mabel! Mabel, Mabel, Mabel! Mabel, Mabel, come on! Come on, Mabel! Oh, Mabel! Oh, Mabel! Mabel, good to have you here! Good to have you here, Mabel! Good to have you here. Sit, Mabel. Sit. Sit, Mabel. Thank you for coming on the show, Mabel.
Thank you for having me, Phillip. Now, Mabel, I understand that you formed a dog advocacy group in response to the Supreme Court ruling?
Yeah, that's right, Phillip. BITCH. Now, that's Dogs United Against Animal Cruelty videos.
Okay, Mabel, that doesn't spell bitch.
Oh, forgive me. It's not enough that I speak English. I have to spell too. You know what? Why don't you just go shoot a video of me ripping the shit out of another dog? Now that that's illegal, huh?
Mabel, settle down. Settle down. Settle down. Now, how is the dog community reacting to this news?
Well, Phillip, we are furious, and you know that means a lot coming from the dog community because it's hard for us to agree on one specific thing. I mean, other than the basics. That's
the basics?
Food tastes better from the table than from a bowl. Yes, we would like to go for a ride in the car, and cats are dicks.
Well, everybody agrees with that. How does bitch plan to protest this Supreme Court ruling?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I would not want to be Chief Justice Roberts' lawn, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think I do.
Because we're going to shit all over it.
Okay, I got it. Okay. Thank you, Mabel the dog, everybody. Mabel the dog. Mabel the dog. Mabel the dog. Mabel. Mabel, go get it.
finally, CBS Executive Vice President Ron Scalera died Wednesday at age 49. Even more tragically, NBC CEO Jeff Zucker is still alive. The Top Story Weekly, I'm Phillip Wilburn, and I'll see you on Chat Roulette. Good night!